Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys back in today's video with another WWE Ultimate Edition action figure review, and today we're looking at Bret the Hitman Hart, the Walmart exclusive under their Monday Night War series. Yeah, this figure is just riddled with controversy just due to the fact that the faces look kind of bad, but we'll get to that later. First, let's take a look at the box itself. Yeah, there's a picture of the Hitman on the side. On the back, here's what it looks like. In the middle of the faction warfare of the early Attitude Era, WWE Champion Bret the Hitman Hart surrounded himself with the only people he could trust, his family. Tensions between the Hart Foundation and DX exploded before the infamous Hitman vs. Shawn Michaels Survivor Series match. Alright, without further ado, let's open this figure up. Oh, and here's the UPC in case you want to go hunting. The top says, the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. Then the bottom, the excellence of execution. And here we have Bret the Hitman Hart out of the packaging. And guys, I'm going to be honest, I think this is my favorite Ultimate Bret Hart so far. I just love the colors, you know, it mostly being black with pink and white on top of that. I don't know, that's just like my quintessential Bret Hart look for some reason. I always gravitate towards that opposed to like the brighter, more colorful attires like the Target exclusive that came out last year, who I will bring in a second. But first, let's take a look at the sculpt of this figure and also the paint apps. So in terms of sculpt, it is almost entirely reused from those previous Bret Harts, namely that Target exclusive that I just mentioned. It is from the toes up, it's just like different paint apps. That's all you're getting here. And, you know, maybe the head sculpts too, but we'll get to that too in a second. Yeah, starting off with the boots. Yeah, these things have been around forever. Don't need to like really stay on these too long. Yeah, very crisp all throughout the tights right there. And continuing up, it is cut off at the waist right here. And yeah, ooh, that logo, so much detail right there. And that just that small area, you can see like, just like, yeah, so much detail. The eyes too underneath. Very neat, and like Hitman in the back, all in like tiny lettering. Yeah, really cool. 4 hearts right there. Then continuing up to the abdomen, yeah, same piece as that Target exclusive Ultimate. You'd go up, yeah, and the paint apps for the logo continue even further up onto the abdomen just to give that appearance off of, you know, the continuity of it when you're posing them around, although it doesn't really work out too well. Actually, no, I think it works a lot better than a lot of figures in the line. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like it. Of course, surrounded by some pink trimmings. And then you go down to the arms. Not a whole lot of detail here, except for like this elbow pad and the pink wrist tape. Yeah, love that. Yeah, and the pink trimmings continue onto the back of the singlet right here. Yeah. Yeah, let's go over accessories right now, starting off with the head sculpts. And oh man, this is just tragic. I have no words. I really don't. You guys know I love staying positive on this channel, but this is pretty bad. It's not bad to the point where it offends me. But it's pretty funny to me, like how they just keep messing up Bret Hart. Poor guy, like what did he deserve for this to happen? But yeah, he comes with this first, like sort of neutral mouth open head sculpt. Then he comes with this neutral smiling head sculpt, which is a tiny bit better, but still not great. I just can't explain what is off about it. It does look all right. It looks decent, but it's not spot on. Then the last head sculpt, of course, is this mouth open head sculpt. They're the Ultimate Edition's one per figure Goofy Aw head sculpt, which, you know, almost every single figure comes with at this point. They come with a Goofy Aw head sculpt, and this is no exception. It looks so damn goofy. From the side, I would never ever know who this is. You could have like given me 50 years to guess who this is from the side, I would have been like, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. If it wasn't for like all the wet hair, it's just like impossible. From the front though, it looks decent, and I do love the paint detail in the mouth, you know, it being darker towards the back, then lighter on the tongue and the lips, teeth as well. Lots of detail is just, I think the sculpt really really lets this figure down. But that's not all. He also comes with 2 fisted hands, 2 open C-grip hands, and 2 opened hands. He also comes with his signature chrome glasses, the pink ones, and this is something that the other figures didn't have. I know the first one had like silver chrome, and then the second one was just like straight up just pink plastic. This one though, it just feels proper. This is like the quintessential Bret Hart glasses. Love these. He also comes with a pair of alternate arms, some leather jacket arms, and of course the leather jacket piece itself with Hitman on the back and that logo with HART Foundation at the bottom. I absolutely love this piece. You know, it looks great. Always been a big fan of leather jackets. Me personally, I can never pull off the look. It just doesn't look right on me. I'm too much of a goody two shoes to be the bad boy, you know. But yeah, no, I love the look of leather jackets. I think they look awesome, and here is no different. I think they absolutely nailed the sculpt of it, and they even like filled in a lot of the paint apps, like for the buttons, for the zipper right here, even down here on the arms. Like they colored in the zipper on the arms, and yeah, just very, very cool piece. And on top of that, he also comes with the Winged Eagle WWF Championship. And yeah, like this is actually an accessory that none of the other Bret Harts came with. None of the others came with his probably most iconic championship. Like whenever I think about this title, I think of Bret or Shawn. And yeah, it was such a bummer not getting that for the other two. But finally he has it. Yeah, love this piece, and I love the blue in the middle right there. It's a little different from the Yokozuna that just released for the Target exclusive, actually. If I can borrow this for a second, thank you. Yeah, for Yokozuna, for some reason, it was all black in the middle, and then for Bret Hart, it's all blue. I wonder if it changed. See, I'm sort of new, all right? I was born 2000. This was before my time, guys. But going over articulation with the jacket on, the head is able to move up this much, go down a tiny bit. He has a bit of pivot and some side-to-side movement, and his arm is able to move this far up, go back this much, go forward this much. He has shoulder rotation, an upper bicep swivel, a double-jointed elbow that it seems to be stuck on the upper part right here, so we'll just move over to this arm and see, yeah, if both joints, they do. All right, it is able to bend in this much, and he has a standard wrist hinge going up, down, and then all the way around. He's also able to bend this far back, this far forward, pivot, and then side-to-side movement at both the diaphragm and the waist swivel. Now, without the jacket, his head is able to move up this much, go down a tiny bit. There is side-to-side pivot and some side-to-side movement as well. His arm is able to move up a bit further than the jacket arm, and is able to go this far back and this far forward. He has shoulder rotation, upper bicep swivel, a double-jointed elbow that's able to bend in this much. He has a standard wrist hinge going up, down, and then all the way around. And then for the torso, he's able to bend this far back, this far forward. He has some pivot for that diaphragm and a tiny bit of side-to-side movement, but it doesn't move all the way. But luckily, he does have a waist swivel that is able to turn all the way around. He has drop down at the hips, allowing them to move a little bit further down, and they are able to plug back in real neat. And the leg is able to kick out this much and then go out to the side a really good amount and then go back a decent amount. He has upper thigh swivel, a double jointed, oh, this one's a little stuck too, but it's okay. Nothing a little force can't fix. Yeah, they're able to bend in this much. And he also has upper calf rotation. He has, his foot is able to move this far down. Kind of messed up there. I don't want to do another take though. Is able to move this far up. He has some toe hinge and some. And here he is at his widest stance possible with both feet still flat on the floor. Now onto the size comparisons. Here is Bret Hart next to Hollywood Hogan and Rowdy Piper. Hulk Hogan and Hulk Hogan. Bret the Hitman Hart and Bret the Hitman Hart. Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. Andre the Giant and Ric Flair. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, Darwin and Morbius, and finally Commander Gary and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give Bret Hart here a final rating of 8.5 out of 10. You know, I was very pleasantly surprised by this figure and how much I liked it, given that so many other collectors just seemed to bag on it immediately. I love the leather jacket, and of course the sculpt is pretty good as well, and I love the attire too. I think where this figure where its shortcomings are is definitely those head sculpts, because each and every one of them are pretty bad. They're not so good, but everything other than that, like I love all the accessories. The glasses too, the chrome glasses look amazing, and of course getting a Winged Eagle title with a Bret Hart figure, amazing. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that will support the channel will be greatly appreciated. Click the link in the description below, because I will have a link to more pro wrestling action figures, and as well as some pro wrestling vlogs, like shows I've been to live. So go check those videos out if you like this one. But with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Back in today's video with another WWE. He also comes with a signature pink chrome.